Good morning, everybody. Look at you all in here having a chat without me. Oh dear, how are you? Suzanne, Roz, Holly, Glenda, Kim, and apparently Nicole, but I can't see her at the... Oh, yes, I can. Nicole. There we go. Okay. Well, how are we all this morning? Lovely to see you all. Up here we have another beautiful day today. Oh, I thought I had a turned up sleeve for a moment. Yeah, we have another beautiful day. What's wrong with this sleeve? That's better. Oh dear. Good morning, Kerry. Good to see you all. Having a lovely chat. So yeah, it's a lovely day here again today. I'm not sure how warm we're going to get. Never really know. It cooled down a lot last night. I think it went down to about 10 last night, but I can live with that if it's nice during the day. But I don't really want it too much hotter than it has been. I'm not a summery person. Not anymore. I used to love the sun when I was a child. Look, okay, alrighty. So today, what have I got for you today? I made a promise yesterday that I would use the tungsten in whatever color it is. So talk about rip my hair out. I've been trying to work it in with what we can do with it, and it's an oddish color to use, to be quite honest. But we're going to have a go at it because we're not going to let it beat us. Alrighty. Next week, I think I've said to most of you that I'll be working on Monday and Tuesday. So hopefully I will do a 7 o'clock in the evening. It's 22 in Brisbane now, up to 29. That's pretty good. That's good temps. Yeah, hopefully Monday and Tuesday I'll do a 7 p.m. Video. I'm not sure how they'll go. If I haven't been to work for 4 weeks or whatever, so you're not a sun person either. Yeah, spring and autumn. Yeah. So I will obviously put it up on my Facebook page. Anyone who's not on my Facebook page, it's Lorraine's Colour Me Crazy Cards and Papercraft. I think that's what it comes up as. Pop over there. I usually put it up there. I also put it on my personal page. So so yeah, I don't mind hot weather, Suzanne. It's just when it gets so what do you call it, humid. I hate the humidity. So all right, so possibly 7 o'clock Monday and Tuesday evening. Wednesday, which where I usually do a 7 o'clock, I will try and do a morning one. Good morning, Mum. Okay, so let me go down to the desktop and just show you a couple of bits which you've all seen before possibly, but hey, let's go there. Stampin' Up have gone mad. Well, not really mad. I mean, it's fantastic what they're doing, but we've got the best starter kit offer happening at the moment. So for $60, just $60, you can get $235 worth of product. And then after that, of course, and that's free shipping with that as well. And then after that, of course, you start getting your discount of 20% off of all your further purchases, as well as you get points. You get bonus points, which you can save up, and you can use that on anything that you want at a future date. You can save them up or you can spend as you go. Entirely up to you. If you were wanting to, you could pay the usual $169, which is when you would normally get $235 worth. But look at this, you get $344 worth for that. Now, in layman's terms, basically, it's $175 worth of product free, as well as free shipping. Absolutely fantastic offer. And, you know, the word demonstrator doesn't mean that you've got to go out and do anything. It's just the name that Stampin' Up! Give people who have joined Stampin' Up! You do what you want to do. You do you. If you just want to make cards and be happy and plod along at your own in your own time, then that's fine by you. If you want to take it further, then by all means you can do that too. But you certainly don't have to do live videos. You certainly don't have to do parties, all sorts of things. Okay, the Color Me Crazy cards with Lorraine Kit Fun Day. So that is on the 25th of October. You'll also receive your Road to Christmas kit. Well, you will receive the Road to Christmas kit, and that has everything you need to make 8 cards. It's got the bases, the envelopes, the adhesives, the sentiments, and full instructions. And it is rather cute. Hi, Marlene. How are you? It is rather cute. It has like a ute, and then you're able to actually put like a Christmas tree or presents in the back of the ute or pickup truck or whatever you want to call it, and lots of Christmas tree things on it as well, which is fantastic. So bookings and payment by Friday the 10th of October for this class just makes it easier for me to be able to order it and get it in stock for everybody. We're coming to the end of September now, so Mum's birthday month is nearly over. You're very welcome, Marlene. I'm glad it arrived. So if you place an order with me for $50 or more, I'll send you a free gift. And if you place an order of $100 or more, I'll include a card kit from my August class. So that's still going until the 30th of September. And where are we today? The 26th. So we've still got 4 days left for that one. All right. That is me in a nutshell. Today's card. I am drawn between doing 2 different cards. Now, I made a promise yesterday that I would use this card here, which I call tungsten. And yesterday we decided that it had a bit of a purpley tinge to it, which it does, definitely does. So we've got, this is Gorgeous Grape. It doesn't look like it on the screen. I can see from here it looks more like a blue, but it is Gorgeous. Oh, it's a bit better that way. So I'm thinking of possibly using that. On its own with black, we're not going to see much other than shine. So I'm trying to think what I could do. So then I decided, well, what if we use the tungsten, the silver, and the copper all together? Now, how do we use it? So I could do another one similar to this and work out, we could have the black. How did I work this? I think we were having the black background and then the silver and then a tungsten and a 2 tungsten and a copper. I think that's, sorry, a tungsten, a copper, and the purple, or something like that, or just put the purple in the middle. What do you think? Do you think that would work? Do you think I can work something with that? This one has a ribbon through the middle because I don't know what color. I don't really have a purpley ribbon. I'll think of something through the middle. What do we think? Do we want to go with that? See how it works? Let's just do it, shall we? Oh, now what did I? Oh, that's right. That was if I did another. That was if I did this one, where I would do the black, the silver, the tungsten, the DSP, and then pop something on the front. So what do you think? 1 or 2? This is 1. This is 2. You can choose which you'd like. Okay. We're going to have a black background anyway, so I will cut. I'll pop those 2 just there so you can still see them a little bit. I will cut the black background so that we've got a start. Color white ribbon. I've got a white up there. I think I've got a see-through one, you know, like 2. So you want this one? We'll do this one then. Alrighty. That's that sorted. Thank you. All right. So it won't look like that, but we will have a go. So for this, have I got 8? Yes, I do. Alrighty, we want 5 3/4 by 8. So that's going to be our base card, which we'll just fold in half. Oh, do you know this black always does this to me? It doesn't like folding. If that looks crinkly when I've finished, I'm going to get another piece. I don't like it when it stays crinkly. Oh no, that's okay. That's not too bad at all. All right, so there's our base card. So we've got the black. And then for the second layer here, I was going to do the silver. So that'll be 5 1/2 by 3 3/4. So let me go 3 3/4 by 5 1/2. Now this is that brushed color, so it's got that brushed texture to it. So I'm going to try and keep it all very much in that sort of way. All right. So what did I say? That, and then the tungsten. Excuse me. That's not the tungsten. Then the tungsten. So we're going to go this way, and this is where I'm going to cut that with our everyday arches that I never thought I wanted. Gotta love it, haven't you? So let me have a quick look, see at what size I did that. I think it was that one. Yes, it was. So I'm going to cut it. You know, it really does have a pinky purpley color to it. Alrighty, so we've got that that color there. So that is going to sit on top of the silver, and I think that shows it up quite well, doesn't it? We've got a lot of glitz and sparkle there. You choose. Oh dear. I will have a look at what I'm going to do. Oh, I don't need ribbon for the other ones, so this one. Well, maybe I will. And now I'm going to do the next size down on the arches, which I just got to work out which. Oh, good guess, Lorraine. So we will put the purple onto the top. Is that wide enough? just, I think. Cut a purple. I would like to think that I could come home from work and do a video, but I know that's not going to happen, so I'm not even going to entertain that idea. I just want to make sure that this did actually give us a border. Yes, it did. So we have that. That is what we are going to be working with. Do you like that? Yeah? Putting on your new shoes. You're going to walk around in them, Suzanne. They're so pretty. What box are we talking about? I'm not really sure. Sorry, I must have missed something because I'm not sure what box we're talking about. Okay, so this is what we have, which is, I think it's actually quite pretty. All right, so let's get, I'm going to use, no, I'm going to use double-sided tape or Terran tape today because I want it to, I'm never really sure with the metallics. I'll just pop a little bit in the middle. Okay, does anyone have any ideas of a theme? I should have just pulled that half off, shouldn't I? That I can do for next week. I can think of different things, but, you know, I like to do something that you all want to do. Come on, tape. Goodness me. That one. And then we'll take this off. Let's pop this on here. Pop it into the center. Now, I'm not going to get really get a second chance with this, so I need to get it on there the first time. I think that should be about it. There we go. So there's our first layer. And then we've got the tungsten. Do you know, I don't even know if that's what it's really called. Let me have a look and see if it's written anywhere. That one says gold and silver. Yeah, it is actually tungsten. Yeah. So that's okay. I'm not sitting here calling something the wrong thing. I'm thinking I might pop that one up and then put that one flat. So I'll use some, or maybe not, because I want to put the next one up. All right. I'm going to have to use the glue with this one because the tape doesn't actually go around corners particularly well. So what I'll have to do is just hold it down for a couple of seconds. Yes, Iced Images does do gorgeous cards. I was watching, that's Louise, I think, isn't it? I was watching her the other night and she made a gorgeous card, which I told her I would case. Okay. Yeah, see, that's put glue on the side there, which is exactly what I wanted to try and avoid. And I'll see if we can get it off afterwards. And this one is going to go into the center here. Or we can put it down the bottom. Oh, that might be nice. That might be nice just for something different. Pop it down the bottom there. You can see, do you see here? Just on that edge, it was a very narrow piece of purple. I'm thinking offset this somehow, not like that, but that makes it look odd. If I was going to do it, it would have to go that way, but what I'm going to do, I'm just going to grab my scissors, and if I mess this up, I'll just cut another one. Where's my little scissors? Why can I not find anything when I want them? There they are, with lots of stuff on top of them. Just trying to round this off a little bit because it sort of got a bit of a... I'm going to place this one closer to the bottom, and I'm going to use dimensionals for this one. And I'll cover that little flat spot with something. Oh, you know what I was going to do? I was going to... Can I get these off? Please come off. I was just going to pop this piece through an embossing folder. Okay, let's grab an embossing folder for that one. I like these little starstruck one. Might pop that through. It's just to give it that bit of dimension. Fiddling this morning, goodness me. Now, see that? Can you see on there? Can you see where the glue went underneath? That's why I don't like using it on the metallics. Luckily, we're going to cover most of that up. Yeah, I think that looks nice like that. I just want to grab a wipe. I've got a feeling this isn't going to work. Might be, no, not even going to go there. All right. I'll try and get that glue off afterwards. Right, now let's try again with these. They're going to stick. I won't put them as the main ones, I don't think. Okay. So this one I'm going to pop right down to the bottom. Like that. So we've got the black, the silver, the tungsten, and the purple. And I'm hoping that that mark there will come out afterwards. All right. So now we're just going to, we will do an insert in a minute, but we're just going to decorate the outside of that. So I'll just see what we've got that we can decorate with. Well, we've got heaps that we can decorate with. It's just, what shall we choose? Something floral. Let me have a look, see, because I hadn't decided this bit. This bit was not. Oh, I wonder. Mm-hmm. I haven't used that for a while. What do we think? What about the toadstools? Hi, Sue. How are you? Yes, I think that might work better, Nicole. I haven't used these for a while. Although I'm just trying to think what I can do with that. Let me have another look. I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm not even sure. A beautiful butterfly still. Let me have a look. I have a list here. I'm not sure if they're still toadstool. You want toadstools? Let's do toadstools. That made it easy. Okay, let's have. Oh, these might not be very sticky. I've used them a fair bit. Just have to get the there it is. Toadstool. Right, let's get some white. We'll do some stamping. And whatever this is in. Alrighty, toadstools. I love this toadstool. So I'm definitely going to do one of those. And I do like the big one as well. These might need washing off. Okay, and I'm going to need those two. And I might even have this one as well. Well, that's the ladybug there, isn't it? All right, let's see how we go. We'll play. That in there before I lose it. All right, let's do some stamping. So I'm going to stamp these in basic grey. Not this one so much. I can't remember what they stamp like. Let me get a piece of paper. What do we have here? Let's see. Yes, I think these we need colour. Yep. Oh, don't take any notice of me just mucking around. So we need colour for those. So we'll put away the grey. And we're going to have some odd coloured mushrooms. We're going to have real red. We have gorgeous grape. And I think we might, I'm going all out with colour here. I might change my mind yet, of course. But, so that one we can punch out. This one we can punch out. And we can punch out the stalk. All right. This one has to be in red. This is real red. I think I need to clean that first. Oh, I've got to remember to leave space to punch it. So we've got a red one there. And then let's do a purple one, shall we, to match the outside. Oh, that's not good. Oh, this one could be interesting. Anything that was purple in the forest was dangerous. And red. The prettier they were, the more dangerous they were. I used to see some really pretty toadstools, and so I will use the grey for the base. Not like that, you won't, all right? There's one. And there's the other. Right, let's see how we go with just these to start with. The friendly giant. You love the toadstools too? All righty. I'm just... Right, so we have... So we have the top one. So I just want to get that sitting in there nicely. It's always hard for me. My hands don't have the strength. Oh, look, we've got a little, we really want it. We've got one of those. Okay, so that's that toadstool. Let's do the purple one. try it this way up. Nope. Oh, that was a bit better. So we've got those two, and then we want, I can only punch, I can't punch these ones out. So I will have to just cut around them. That'll be easy enough. Now I've got all sorts of stuff coming up on my screen. There we go. All right, so we currently have a pink and a purple, which didn't think that one out, did I? Let's do a yellow. I love the purple, but we might not see it very well. Let's do a yellow one. You can tell I don't use punches very much, can't you? There we go. We've got a purple and a yellow. We probably need one other colour. So just another colour. We can't really use this. It doesn't show up. I was thinking maybe something like a blueberry bushel or something like a timid tiger. What do we think? He's right too, it does. It absolutely does. Palm tree with teeth. I'll never look at it the same again. All righty. Orange. Okay, orange it is. We're going orange. This is going to be so bright. So, we'll do there is another. We'll do actually there's another one which is a little one, which this one will have to be fussy cut, I think. Let's give this one a go. Oh my goodness, I've run out of. Let's take that off of there for a minute. I'm going to put the little ones, little tiny ones on as well, because I think they're cute. Oh yeah, we'll do that. But while I'm at it, I might just it's funny what the kids come out with, isn't it? We had our grandson with us the other day, and he had us in absolute hysterics. What am I doing? I'm just playing here for a minute because I want colour. And I want to see what works best. So this one is blueberry bushel. It's pretty too. All right, we'll cut those out. That one's going to get fussy cut. Needs to, we'll go through the doofy. All right. Sorry, I'm doing this down here because I find it easier to line it up. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here, but try not to get a white edge. That's what I'm doing. So we've got blue. Oh, this is a colourful toadstool area. Look at that. Actually, I think that looks okay. We might, oh, now we've got 4. Don't you just hate that? Let's cut around this one, cut around some stems. So we've got another one of those, and then we've got some stems. Sounds like I've got a barking dog. Oh, look, I'm never going to look at this the same again now. This is more the cutting that I'm used to, cutting on or just inside of the line. So that'll be, that's pretty much for the big one, isn't it? Do we think? I do. And then we want, we're going to need some more of these, obviously. Three small, 1 big. Oh my goodness, Nicole. Wish I was at your house. I haven't put any orders in at all. I will be hopefully putting a couple in early next month, or putting one in early next month. Let me go back to that stem. What did I do with it? There it is. Let's take this one off. I just want another couple of these smaller stems. And then I want to cut out some of the grassy pieces as well. If we're going to do this, we're going to do it properly. Happy mail. Everybody's getting deliveries today. I got deliveries yesterday, but they were bills. Right, there's another couple of those. So that's good. Excellent. Now there's some, I was going to put one of those in, but I don't think I'll bother. There's some greenery. I have that, but there is also a mound. There's also a short little one of those which I could have used. That's not going to fit on there. So here we have a mound which I want to do in, I'll use old olive, and I want to put maybe some pecan pie. See if I can do this. I should really do it with a brush. But what's this one? This one's pecan pie. And then some old olive. There's a bit of a mixture. Let's see how that comes out. Yeah, I think that'll work. So a bit of a grassy mound. You can't have them growing out of nothing. Yeah, actually, while I was making this, when I first started doing this and I showed you all that it had the purple, the black, I thought, oh, that's a witchy card. And I'll show you. But it's not Stampin' Up, but it's one of my favorite things that I used to use. Mum will know what it is. I'll see if I can lay my hands on it quickly. I might have to go looking for it, which means I'll have to show you another day. But I have a thing of this little goth girl, and she's gorgeous. I might use her one day just for the fun of it. But I really love it. And then I've got a little magician boy as well, which is rather cute. Okay, let's see if we can start to... Oh, we've got that greenery. Let's quickly do that. Greenery and brownery. I'll do 1, 2. Mum might remember the little goth girl that I used to do. I don't think I'm going to need that much, but I'm just overcompensating now. So we'll quickly... I'm just going to cut around and then I'll go in between. It's easier. These little scissors I have had forever, and I love them. I do have a pair of Stampin' Up, a pair of Stampin' Up snips, which I tend to use more for ribbon. But then, as you know, I don't use ribbon a lot. No, that's not ready to come out. Now it will. So I don't... If I'd have realised I was going to do this, I would have got a lot of this cut before I started. You know that, don't you? This is really a hold your tongue. So we have... I don't think we need too many, but we definitely need 3. So do 1 brown and I'll do another green. Oh no, Oh, yeah, that's a good idea, Roz. That'll brighten that up, won't it? We can do that. I love it when we create the card together. Sorry, I'm off screen again, aren't I? And you're seeing nothing. Mind you, watching me do this is probably like watching paint dry. At the beginning of the morning, I had absolutely no intention of doing toadstools. So there we go. And there's two. And I do want one more because I don't like even numbers. So we'll be as quick as we can. And we're going to splatter that, which will be good. So the little goth girl I was talking about, like I've had her for years and years. When I had the shop, I used to get a magazine. Well, it wasn't really a magazine. It was more of a paper. And it was written in, oh, what was it written in? It was probably written in German or whatever. So whatever I made from it, I had to start, sort of like try and decipher the what they were saying to do. But we made so many cards from those papers. It was just brilliant. But these particular two they really were my favorites. And I'd have to look for the book, and it would take too long now, so I'll definitely show it to you another time. All right, so this is what we've got. So we're going to start putting all this together. We're going to spritz that background. Not with that, we're not. Is that an old one? That might be an old one. I thought I'd got rid of all the old ones. This one's a newer one, so we use this one. I'm going to do it quite up close so that we don't sprinkle it over what we don't want it sprinkled over. Some still gone up there. Put plenty on, we reckon. That's a brilliant idea. I like that idea. Now you can see we've got, can you see the sparkle on it? Yes, I used to do a lot of embroidery. A real lot. I was very lucky. I was one of those people. Mum taught me to do all those sorts of things when I was very young. I'm going to have one of those on a shorter. And that is going to go across there, but I'm going to put a couple of dimensionals under it. Let me get all this out of the way. Well, lots of stuff on the desk today, haven't we? It's like, which window? Just want to cut. One of those in half to go there, and the other half the other side. And I probably put too many on if I want to stick stuff underneath, but we'll just find the area. So there's our little base. Now, This big mushroom can go on there. Sorry, I have to do this. I can't just stick it on there. There's my... There it is. Okay, the little blue one. So what I'm doing, I'm going to put slits in so that I can push it through to the back, because it doesn't grow sticking out of the front. So I only need a little bit at the back, a little bit of tape. What would I do without my tape? To hold it there. So there we go, mushroom number one. This one's going to go in this. Helps if you hold it up the right way. So this one's going to be the ballerina. And just poke that through. Well, the plan is that you poke it through the slit like that. I think it's great when you speak another language. We spoke a different language in New Guinea, commonly known as Pidgin English. Proper name is Neo-Melanesian. So I also speak a little bit or understand. Now, how did I end up with 4? How did I do that? So what are we going to do? We're going to end up with the red, or we're going to end up with the blue? Or now you can see what I'm like when I'm on my own. This is how I work out my cards. So a bit of Wink of Stella on there. We might fit another one in. I'm going to have a real bunch here. Did I even split that one? Yes, I did. Tape. Yeah, I have lost the little orange one, haven't I? What did we do with the little orange one? There it is. Found it. This one. Well, I've done this one as well now, so we'll just see how we go. We'll see which one. And I haven't got a stamped thing for that. That one could easily just sit in behind. No, I think because it'll be too close. We might leave that one out. We've got the little orange one. And I can do a little stub of a, not even going to, there we go. That can be a real tiny little stubbly one right down near the bottom. How about that? Waste not, want not. Okay, so we can have this one right down here. We can have 2, 3. We can have this one on here, and we can have the blue one going towards the back so that we've got a nice little bunch of, even lift that one up a bit. Can lift it up a bit more if I put some greenery down there and some greenery in here. What do we think? Something like that? Okay, Marlene. Oh, Ig Pay Attenley. Gosh, it's a few years since I've done that. All right. Let's start to stick this down, or we'll be here till Christmas. My goodness. So that one's going to go there. This one's going to go. These back ones I'm sticking down flat. That one's going to go in there. Just want it slightly taller. These ones, this one can sit over the top here with a dimensional. I'll pop a bit of glue on there. So that one is going to go there like that. And this one, what's he going to do in here? He can go just under there. See, that's what I feared. There's no gap. Never mind. We can pop him there, and then we can put this one, this little wee one. I don't really know why I ever bought it, but it's quite cute, and I have done cards in the past with it. I'm not sure that I ever did any. Oh yeah, I did do a couple as lives. So let me pop this one up as well. It was a while back though. I'm only going to put the one dimensional on there, and we're going to pop that one up there. Now we're just going to stick on some little bits of greenery. So I want to put that there, and I wanted to put this with it. And then this one. This one just sitting there as well. All right. How did we do you think? Do we like that? I'm thinking now we possibly could have put some longer, because we're a bit vacant up the top here. We probably could have put some longer greenery. No, let's not. Let's not get silly. Alrighty, so I think I'm just going to leave it at that for now. Just a little card like that. So I absolutely love this, popping up to say hi. I really love that. So I might clean this. I've got a ton of stamps here to clean. Clean that off. So I've used this quite a bit because a lot of the stamps are what am I going to use? I'll just what do I stamp it in? Let's stamp it in something bright, I think. Let's do the Timid Tiger. Popping up to say hi. And I will use hopefully one of these out of textured notes. Don't want it to be too big. That'll work. I think that's such a cute saying. I'm just going to make it fit. You just get it right in one place and it's wrong in another. Right, let's use a piece of tape. Hold that flat. Just pop that up there. Just put a dimensional at either end because that's already popped up. So trying to get that equal now. Out there. Popping up to say hi. How does that work? It is a cute saying, isn't it? I will put an insert in there, and I'm going to try and get this off the sides here. That's the only thing with using metallics and glue. I knew I shouldn't have used it. Alrighty, so as promised, the tungsten, we've got the silver in there. We've got the sparkly purple for our pop of colour, and also, of course, the mushrooms for the pop of colour. So that is, oh my goodness, my desk. That is my card for today. So I'll just come up to the top. There we go. Alrighty. So that is me for this week. I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful weekend. Please take care on the roads if you're driving. You know, be kind, look after yourselves and look after yours. And I will see you probably 7 o'clock. Thanks, Nicole. Probably around about 7 o'clock on Monday and Tuesday. And then Wednesday, I'll not do the 7 o'clock. I'll come back to 9:30. We'll see how we go. But thank you so much for joining me, and I really appreciate every single one of you coming in. So thank you. All righty, I will see you all after the weekend. Have a great weekend, everyone.